the entire 3.5-ish year time that I have owned this here 99 Ram 2500, the power steering pump has had the most minimal leak possible. So it's just been driven. We have some injectors from our new friends at DAP to get installed, and since we have to take off a certain bit of parts in order to get to the lower part of the fuel lines, we might as well go ahead and get this taken care of while we're there as well. And rather than just go with a stock pump, we got the Borgeson High Flow steering pump. So we're going to get some stuff removed and actually truly make it leak-free for the first time since I've had it. The pump that we are after is down there with the yellow cap. And to get there, we got to remove the intake horn and this boost tube right here. We are also going to be moving the throttle position sensor back out of the way as well. Should come off easier than that. Probably just needs to be looser.
Well, it's cold outside, son. It's all going to be a little bit tighter.
Well, I mean, they can loosen up more.
Well, I've loosened them up quite a bit.
Now that everything is out of the way, throttle position sensors up there, grid heaters over there, we have as clear of a shot as we're going to get down to the pump. Now we got to get the drain pan out, pull the lines off the back, and then work on the, you can see them there. There, those two lighter colored bolts to get it unmounted. So we are kind of jumping clips here, so I do apologize for that, but there's really just nowhere for me to get up here and film the removal of the old pump and then the install of the new one around my tall assistants. But nonetheless, I will do my best to try and show you now. If I can get it over here more. Alright. So, you're going to see that bolt there in the back. Right there. That's going to be the most difficult one to get to. And then those two silver ones there on the side, pretty straightforward. And then the one under that far one there that I said was difficult, you're going to want to grab that one from underneath the truck. But once you get those four out and the shaft on the pump reclocked so it sits nice and flush, that is about all you got to do for that. Just know that it is good and difficult. And then on the back side of the pump, you will see there's that one line that goes right there into the back of your pump with a hose clamp. And then we have your other line. Also goes into the back of the pump with your hose clamp. And then finally, you're going to see this other line here that makes the two 90-degree turns. My apologies, this is really just terrible, but I'm doing what I can. That 90 and that 90, they snake down in to the bottom of the pump back there, and that is going to be your high pressure line. But other than just every bit of this being difficult to reach, once you get everything back in place, just make sure it's nice and snug. Then you can start putting things back. For our specific situation, we still have injectors to install, so you're not going to see us put that stuff back. But you removed it in the beginning of the video, so I have full faith that you can put it back. To recap quickly, the things we took off: our big black connector from right there, our throttle position sensor from up front, and our grid heater that goes right there. And also our intake horn on the bench that finishes off right here. So just throw that stuff back together, and then you will need to jack the front of the truck up so that you can freely and easily turn the wheels back and forth slowly, as well as slowly pumping the brake all the way to the floor and back, because this truck does have a hydro assist on the brakes for it. And eventually you will work out all of your air bubbles and get nice and topped off on fluid, and that will be that. For us, we will have to do the injectors like I said, and then here in a couple days we will revisit the bleeding process, and I will let you see that as well. Injectors are now done, and we have the truck fired up. Now we got the front end on jack stands, and I'm going to sit here and turn lock to lock while little brother there keeps an eye on the fluid level under the hood. This could take a couple minutes, or it could take you a good hour, so just be prepared and have some patience and plenty of fluid on hand. Go lock to lock, and eventually you'll run out of air and your fluid level will level out. So it appears someone forgot to tighten the clamp that comes off of the Hydro Boost, because as soon as I hit the brakes, it started puking fluid out everywhere. So we will get that tight, maybe swap out the clamp, and then try again. So we did have to replace the clamp that goes from the Hydro Boost to the back of the pump. It was a little loose, then we tightened it, then it broke. So we got that fully replaced, and then we just spent probably another 10-15 minutes, I'd say, trying to, finger in the way there, trying to bleed the system out. The fluid is not dropping anymore, we're not getting any more leaks. The brake pedal does all the travel that you would expect it to. So we're going to pull it off the jacks and take it for a drive and see what happens. Alrighty, I think I said that we had the leak because that clamp broke. But we fixed the clamp, we bled it all out again, turned the steering wheel back and forth with the front end jacked up, press the brake pedal a bunch in and out as well, because your Hydro Boost uses the same fluid to assist your brakes, and no more leaks. So far we are good. And right off the bat, I can already tell you, just barely moving, I can turn this thing effortlessly. Here, and then I'm going to just turn around over here. No whining noises like I was hearing before. I mean, it would work, but you could tell that that pump was tired. And then now you'll turn all the way back over here. Oh, that's wonderful. You gotta love it when your second gen just steers like it should. And then, for the sake of video, I do have to disclose that since we only pulled the power steering pump, once we did so and we tried to put it back in, we tore the vacuum pump seal. And so as soon as we started the truck, it started pissing oil everywhere. Now, the help I had at the moment, had a job to go to and whatnot, so we were over the project, so I didn't pick it up and film that. But there's lots of videos out there about how to reseal your vacuum pump. So just know that if you're going to do your power steering pump, pull it with the vacuum pump, do the simple reseal on that, and put them both back in, brand new, nice and happy. But other than that, that is a power steering pump install. And the main thing you need to take away, like I said, do the vacuum pump as well. Then it's completely foolproof. Just make sure your connections are tight, and you really can't mess it up. Thank you for stopping in for this video, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I really like that watch time. You're an awesome person. If this is your first time in, please subscribe. I got plenty more videos coming. And thank you all for watching. Next video is going to be injectors, which are also running good, but we'll get to that next time.